Morning, guys. It's been a while. It's early. It is super early. So we're taking our little buck into our local vet to have him dehorned. Thought about doing this a long time myself, but I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable doing it myself just yet. I've worked with this vet for the last several years with my goats, and I'm very pleased with their work. There's a couple different ones that I've worked with. They're very quick. I mean, they know their stuff. One of the vets is a goat farmer himself, and I really like that. I like that, you know, he's an expert in his field and he knows his stuff. So come along with us, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy the ride. So we're here at the vet, and we got here pretty early, about 20 minutes. But while we wait, here's a fun fact from Leah.
Hi guys, it's Leah and Zeus here today with another fun fact for you. Did you know that goats are more browsers than grazers? They like to eat more twigs and brush than eating grass like cows. See you next time, and remember, farmers feed the world. Bye.
All right, so we got to the vet to dehorn our little buck. Everything went great. Unfortunately, they wouldn't allow us to film in their office or the procedure, which I understand. I completely get it. There's some very mean people out there, and they would think what we're doing is just absolutely cruel and unusual punishment, and believe you me, it's not. If you look at some other YouTubers and read the comments, it's phenomenal. Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, you know, he's got people attacking him almost daily just because he raises his goats to eat, and he takes them to the processor and has them processed, and he eats them. He feeds his family with those goats. To me, that's no different than a cow or a pig. But anyway, that's that's a whole nother video. Everything went good. Little buck is doing good. Leah's doing great, and we are on our way home. We'll give you an update when we get back to the barn. See you there. We made it back to the barn. Little boy's doing fine. He's over here playing, having a good time. Everything's picture perfect with him. Like I said, the vet over here does a great job. And eventually we'll probably transition into doing this ourselves, just not right now. People ask us, why do you dehorn your goats? Some have horns that we own and some don't. A lot of them that we already have had the horns when we got them. You know, there's several different reasons people dehorn their goats. Sometimes it's for showing goats. Sometimes the show wants the horns, and sometimes they don't. You know, if they don't want them, then obviously you've got to take care of that before they start. I know with the bucks, you want to try to typically get them disbutted around a week to 2 weeks, and little does you can go a little longer, a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks. You want to try to keep it around that. It's a whole lot easier process. As far as why we do it, our kids take goats to the fair. This one takes goats to the fair, and depending on you know what class you're in, they don't want horns. Understandable. We've also had goats that get hung up in fences. I had a doe one time. Every time I come home from work, she was hung up in a fence. And that is a pain in the neck when you have to stop what you're doing and go get a goat out of a fence. Drives me absolutely insane. And there's different tips and tricks on how to take care of that if you have a goat with horns that's getting stuck in a fence. A lot of great educational videos that'll teach you a lot on YouTube. You know, some people want to keep their horns. They want to keep their horns for predator protection, and I totally get that too. Our big red buck out here, we'll do a video on him here pretty soon on both of our bucks. You know, and they both have horns, and I opted to keep them because, well, we're not showing them. Predator protection, I don't mind it. I think the horns are beautiful. I love to look at the horns. And not only that, if we're going to keep them around and we're not showing them, why spend the money to dehorn them? It's anywhere from $25 to $55 per goat to have them dehorned at the vet. So yeah, why spend the extra money? You know, if you're a farmer, you know all about shortcuts and saving money. So again, back to, I think the horns are beautiful. Some people absolutely despise them. I have a lot of family members who hate them, say they're nothing but trouble. They get hung up in fences. They'll get people hurt. I watched a great big boar buck flip my grandfather head over heels one time. And my grandfather was a big man, probably 6'1" and a good 230 pounds, and flipped him right over on his head. Watched the same goat put my uncle into the side of a shed, and he put him through the wall. It was a half-inch sheet of OSB on the side of it, and he busted it, went right through it. Some of those big bucks can be pretty ruthless with their horns. But as for me, I don't mind them. I like to look at them. But we've never had an experience here yet with an absolutely mean buck. We mess with ours quite a bit. So, hope you guys are having a great day. Have a great weekend. Leah and I are going to sign off. We're going to get some chores done. It's still pretty early. Tell us what you guys think. Do you guys like the horns or do you not like the horns? And if you do dehorn your goats, why do you do it? Well, if you keep them, why do you keep them? So, oh, we've got a friend here. What are you doing, huh? Are you going to say hi? You want to be in the video too? Say hi, Eve. Oh, bye, Eve. She's gone. So, yeah, that's all we got, guys. So let us know why you like the horns or why you dislike the horns. Leah, do you have anything?
No.
Nope.
Have a good weekend, though.
Have a good weekend. Leah says have a good weekend. All right, guys. We got a lot of stuff to do, and it's going to be a long, cold day. We're expecting a lot of snow today, and it just started. So take care. See you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Eve.